Zelensky was elected by 73% of the voters in Ukraine, an election that was certified by the European Commission that certifies it was in fact a free and fair election.
The problem today lies right here, Trump and Putin. Because last week, Donald Trump has disgraced our country. Imagine a resolution as simple as saying that Putin is the aggressor and he ought to return the land that he has stolen from the people of Ukraine. And the response today, Donald Trump says, vote with North Korea, vote with Russia, and a handful, as most of the nations of the world overwhelmingly passed the resolution. Surely this is the great appeaser. Not since 1938, when Chamberlain paved the way for Hitler to take Czechoslovakia, has such appeasement occurred. And as he directed the secret meetings last week in Saudi Arabia, we know that Donald Trump was so weak-kneed that he could not even stop more attacks like this. The largest drone attack in the history of this 3-year war occurred this weekend, and Donald Trump did nothing about it.
It shouldn't be necessary, but we have to be very clear. Putin is a dictator. Zelensky is not. Very simple point that we need it to be reported regularly. Putin is a dictator. Zelensky is not. Putin and the Russians invaded Ukraine, not the other way around. When we talk about appeasement, as Steny pointed out and as Lloyd pointed out, we're talking about what Neville Chamberlain did with Hitler before World War II. Let's just give him something. Let's try and make peace with this guy, and he'll stop. He didn't stop. The other day, Hexed said, Ukraine can't win this war. They're just not big enough. They can't possibly beat these guys. If we cave now and reward Russia for invading a democratically elected leader's country, who is our ally, if we reward Putin now, what do you think the people in Latvia are going to say? What are the people in Lithuania going to say? What are the people in Estonia going to say? What are the people in Moldova going to say? What are the people in Poland going to say? When I went to Ukraine last April and visited with the commander of the Polish military and saw the map of that area, topographical map that showed the mountains that ring the area. If he goes through Ukraine, he's going straight into Poland. We cannot reward Putin for his criminal actions, where they are murdering people, raping people, kidnapping children. There are tens of thousands of children that have been abducted from Ukraine and brought into Russia. Why? Because if your mom or dad works at the power plant, then we need your Ukrainian parents to keep on working on that plant, and Putin doesn't want you to stop working there. He's going to keep your children even longer, and who knows what else he'll do. He's a beast. He's an animal. He's a dictator. We cannot let this become normalized. We cannot let this become normalized. We cannot let this become normalized.